welcome back. I am Pumpkin, and today I am going to be doing a house tour. And I know exactly what you're thinking. Why are you hiding in this corner? My friends have been following me all day, and I just don't really want to just, you know, mess around with them. And I also have my subscribers. How did you find me? I'm offline. Now you see why I was hiding in this corner. They're always following me and they never give me a break. And yes, I love my friends to death, but sometimes they need to understand that, you know, I'm busy and I need some time alone. Hello guys and welcome back. I apologize for that disturbance earlier. This is the only spot that I could find where I will not be disturbed, especially when I'm trying to record. And I am yet again appearing offline, and hopefully they do not find me. And yes, I know this is a pretty obvious spot, but my friends are, well, dumb, so they don't exactly notice things or can't really find me usually. So I guess that, just never mind. The point is, I will be doing a house tour. I am back. I apologize. I have a lisp, and I also have mental brain damage, sort of. Anyway, the point is, what I'm trying to say is we will be doing a house tour today. This video idea was suggested by Poriosa, my friend himself, I think. But, I hope you guys get inspired by some of the houses that I am going to be showing you. And yeah, let's just jump right into it because I don't want to annoy the crap out of you. Okay, the first house that we will be starting off with is basically the basics, which is the Igloo House. Obviously this was the first house that I've ever owned, so it's not going to be that very well because, you know, I have changed it over this past year, but I only really use this house rarely, and you may definitely recognize this from one of my latest videos. Which, by the way, some of my houses that you will be seeing will, like, remind you of a lot of videos because most of my videos took place inside of my house. So, basically, as you can see, there's a lot of confetti. I add a new confetti each and every day. There's, like, about 80 in my house right now. Well, not 80, obviously. But there is a lot. It just is a lot to take in, and it's just one of just random fun junk in the tiny room. I only ever really use this house when I need to get and lock people out of my house or other stuff, and yeah. And why? Why? Juro has been annoying me all day. Now for the next house, it will be this Incubator House thingy, I think. I don't know what it's called, but I like to call this house the House of Windows, and you'll see why. And this is one of the houses that Poriosa has seen, which is what has given him the idea of a house tour. Anyway, you'll see very, very quickly that, yeah, you can see. This took about an hour to make, and the only reason it took an hour is because it took a lot of bugging, and if you look between the cracks of each and every window, you'll see that it's bugging out awfully, and you can literally see the outside everywhere, and there's also tiny little rooms, like a showcase. This one's the Halloween one. It doesn't have all my Halloween objects into it because I can't fit them all in there, but you kind of get the point. And this one's the Hello Kitty room, which hopefully people will really like, even though I didn't really do much in that room. There's this watermelon cat. I decided to do the watermelon theme in, you know, green and red and pink because, you know, the cat kind of reminds me of a watermelon. You cannot prove me wrong. And the room behind me is the little bear, the little yellow and blue bear. So hopefully you'll enjoy that room as well. And there's not very much in here too, like just slapped everything that was blue or yellow into there and added some jumpy things in the back though, so yeah, I have no words for that room. And there is this Badzit Maro thingy bopper. I didn't know what to slap in this room either, like, and I should have mentioned this earlier, I'm not finished with the house yet, but that's about it for this house, so let's just move on to the next one. It's, I don't know, it's pretty decent, I guess. Now for the next house, it will be the Spider House, and before you ask, I literally had to look up this house name. It is called the Spider House, and I kind of understand where it's coming from. And it used to have all my Halloween decorations, and I haven't really touched this house in ages. But I decided to make the house match this flying pig that I have plopped outside of this house, and yeah. Let's just get inside. Anyway, this house has so much stuff in it which is why I don't really ever use it, because sometimes it is so laggy that sometimes it crashes my game. Hopefully it does not crash my game this time, and my game just froze, I think. Oh, yeah, it's working, just barely. Okay, there we go. Anyway, as you can see, it still has some of the starter paint stuff, wall stuff, and it's just, I haven't touched this house in so long, and it took me like a while to make this. This, of course, was my third house ever, and I've had this house during the Halloween event, and it was mostly empty, and the only thing I have not changed inside of this house over this past year is the bathroom. I have changed pretty much everything else about this house, and yeah. Anyway, as you can see, I still have my pumpkins everywhere, because, you know, I'm a pumpkin obsessed weirdo. Now for the first room, let's head into this pink one. This pink one's pretty self-explanatory. This is supposed to be the girls' room, and if you walk into this room here, you will recognize it from the 40 subscriber special video. So let's plop a seat, and boom. Literally looks like the video. And how I did the Rickroll was literally I just took my camera and I pointed it that way. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Now for the next room, let's do probably, I think, the kitchen. Yeah, this is where I did the weird crap that I do when I'm left alone, part 4, I think. Like, you will, I'm trying to remember. You will apologize for eating my chicken sandwich, blah blah blah, and I grabbed the burger and I ate it. And, this is the pet room, pretty self-explanatory. Literally everything here is pet stuff, and yes, I always put it on the piss emoji, and let's just water this whole thing. So yeah, it's just, I have way much more kitchen stuff than this, but it's just, I have so much that I just can't put them all in there. Now this room has another video that I did, which is called, Weird Crap That I Do When I'm Left Around Part 3, I believe? And it's where I just said that I drank a whole bottle of soap and just jump over there. I will probably link all the videos, into the description. This is supposed to be like the gamer room. This was going to be used for the 40 subscriber special, but I chose not to because I thought that it would be such trouble. So yeah, let's just move on to the next house. Okay, now this is the 4th house I've ever owned, and I also got this around the Halloween update of last year. And I used it for a very long time, probably the longest time ever, and that's because I would always make parkour into there, or just large amounts of art, which I will show you. And yeah, I also made the bouncy house look like a crown on it. But yeah, it's pretty much one of the oldest houses that I've owned, and I just, you know, I haven't used it in a long time lately, this past like 4 months. So, yeah. So let's head on in, and pretty much you'll see immediately what I meant by art. And I remembered that I've actually made this house for somebody who was at one point important to me. Or I was going to send this to them. It spells out I love you, and there's a heart, and there's a heart in the middle. I spent so much coins and gems on this house. It's kind of ridiculous. And I also spent a lot of tickets on some of the gamer stuff that you'll see in here. I even bugged it, but it doesn't matter anymore though, so I'm just not gonna really talk very much about it. Because, you know, you guys don't really need to know about my life or any of that. So, yeah. Anyway, this has a large parkour course that leads all the way up to the top, and I just spent a lot of coins on it. And keep in mind, each and every last one of these little poster things that you see on the bottom costs 1,000 gems each, and there's like about 100 in here, probably a little bit over 100. So you can pretty much imagine how much gems I have already spent alone on that. Anyway, you can jump off here, but if you really want to go the long way, you can just jump right into the heart, and the heart's a little bit tricky because you have to jump around the pig, and then boom. And then you can just do pretty much whatever you want up here. But yeah. So hopefully you enjoyed this loft house, because there's nothing really else special here. The only thing that I'm going to complain about the loft house is that I hate how they ended giant windows inside of it. It's just, it kind of ruins the whole entire vibe. Because I actually used to hide stuff outside of the loft house, and since there's windows you can obviously see it though, so it's not really that very special. And another thing is there are clouds everywhere, and if you ever fall down you can obviously get back up. I'm not an awful human monster thingy. I did not know that person was right there. I literally got scared. Let's just move on. For you people who actually really want to see what the whole entire floor looks like without the little parkour, this is pretty much what it looks like. It's pretty self-explanatory. I know I say that a lot, but it's very beautiful, especially when it's from bird's eye view, because you can really see all of like the movements and all the color changing. Also, it's like it's not an optical illusion, but all I can say is just it's downright gorgeous, and each level pretty much has its own courses. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Alright, so this is the Hello Kitty house, and this is the 5th house I have ever owned. And I've used this house for a long time, and that's because I like Hello Kitty, and that's why Juro keeps calling me PKXD Pumpkin or Pumpkin Cat, because I always dress up as a cat for some odd reason, and yeah. So I might as well dress up as Hello Kitty while we explore this house, and yeah. I made sure this house matches my character, which is why it looks like from far away it has little black polka dots. And yeah, let's just head in. It's adorable. This is actually one of my favorite houses that I've owned because, you know, I've been wanting the Hello Kitty house since it first came out when I first started playing PXD again. I'm just still disappointed that they brought out more Hello Kitty stuff again, even though I already pretty much got almost all of this stuff to begin with. So, firstly, this little piece here you will find in another one of my videos. I don't know if I will link it in the description. It depends on if I decide to not be so very lazy, I suppose. And yeah, over here is where you take care of your pets. It's like a mini station, and I've seen so many people go inside of that crack thing that I had there. They just don't seem to grasp that there's no secrets hidden in this house. Well, there is a few, but I'm not going to list them in this video. This room has, well, it doesn't have all of my pumpkins in it, sadly. And that's because I was running low on storage. So yeah, if we go upstairs, we should be just, yeah. I'm not even fully completed with this house actually, but it still is nice. And I did a bug in here a long time ago and pretty much all of my decorations deleted for some reason, but I guess that's just kind of normal. That's why I suppose I'll try and edit my house a little bit just so I can just make it not look as weird as it does now. So let's just turn all of these house decorations sideways so we can just pretty much get this done and out of the way. Because, you know, I don't like wasting people's time. So there, I made it a little bit better. I also added some windows and the house still, the room still looks like absolute garbage, but yeah. This room, I have no idea what to do with it, and I've already, you know, maxed out my house allowance, add stuff, so yeah. This was going to be like the audience gamer room, but I didn't know I couldn't decide, and I'm not finished with it, so I suppose it doesn't really matter. So yeah, there's also the flower stairs. There's nothing else really special here. And the final room of this house is this room, and it pretty much speaks for itself. This room obviously has a secret to it, but it doesn't matter, and it just has a cute adorable swing and a bunch of little hearts. I was actually going to send this to somebody too, but we don't talk anymore. It doesn't matter. It just does not matter. Let's just move on to the next house, and yeah. Okay, last but not least, we have the admin vacation house. I love this house personally because it has horns and it matches my character the best, and it's basically like my own island, so I can pretty much record videos and stuff like that here without having to worry. And I didn't know what item to place outside of my house, so I decided to just plop the cotton candy here, so hopefully people will start coming in. And I'm bugging a little bit for some reason. Anyway, pretty much I didn't know what theme to go here. I was gonna do like a nature-y theme, but you know, there's just so much room and I didn't want to spend every last coin and gem that I owned, so I decided to just improvise and pretty much make a row of everything and made it very, very fancy, and hopefully you will enjoy it. And right here is my favorite spot, obviously, and hopefully if you look at my uni you'll recognize one of my images in this area, which is right there. And that's because I was gonna put little like paw print chairs there, but I decided not to at the current moment. I will soon though. And the tiny little like blue circles that you see in the middle of them, it allows you to sit. And that's because, well, who wouldn't want to sit? And this is basically where I got the little image thing. So yeah, each chair sits in a different direction, so hopefully you find that pretty interesting. And I didn't know what to do here, so I decided to just slap all my pumpkins here because, you know, it's kind of nature-y, I guess. I mean, I guess you can use this place as a parkour place, but I'm not quite finished with this house quite yet because I have to add a whole entire parkour above. So it's going to take a lot of gems and time, so it's going to take a little while, and I did not mean to lock everybody out, but this is pretty much the bird's eye view, and you can pretty much see how nice it is. And I'm just going to add like a little bouncy castle down here because I didn't put anything there yet, and I still don't know what to put there, but hopefully you'll find it sweet, and yeah, something fun for this house. Anyway, that's about it that I have for this video. I have too many houses and I plan on getting more in the future for literally no absolute reason. I hope some of these houses you have been gotten inspired by, and I hope that you too, Poriosa, enjoy it. I hope I am pronouncing your name right. I am deeply sorry if I ain't, and that's about it. Now for the rest of you, if you are new to this channel, please make sure to subscribe for more because it will be very helpful, and I will be doing a face reveal very, very soon. once we hit 1,000 subscribers. And yeah, have a nice day. Bye.